you will have more women on semen retention. I know a lot of simp guys, they just so excited for this one. Oh, finally, he being generous. He's being real, man. I'm gonna have more women on semen retention. Yeah, you gonna have more women on semen retention to distract you from your purpose, to destroy your life, to destroy your semen retention. See, women, they all about distracting you on semen retention. You really should be on, pretty much monk mode on semen retention. Focusing on yourself. Because you're not having sex. And you're not fapping either. You're not releasing at all. So yeah, you're going to have more women. But those women, they're going to just come into your life just to drain you. Just to waste your time. See, you really going to have knowledge about women. You're going to view women different. Yeah, you're going to have more women. But trust me. These women, succubus, narcissists, Jezebel, these women, they're Babylonian women. A lot of these women out here in this generation, this era, they just want to drain you from your energy, from your time. Play manipulation games. They just want to play around with you, man. They just want to waste your time, a lot of these women. So when you on semen retention, yeah, you're going to have more women looking at you, feeling your energy, but to drain your energy. Yeah, they're going to just be there to drain your energy. So yeah, you're going to have a lot of women, but see, semen retention is not about having women. It's about learning women, which is female nature. Watching red pill content. Like I said, I got a lot of red pill content on my page about women. Look it up. Scroll down. You're going to see, go to my old videos. You're going to see a lot of that. You're going to learn more about women. You're going to view women different. See, it ain't nothing wrong with being around women and, talking to women, communicating with women and stuff like that. You can flirt, but don't be taking it to the next level where you're trying to get her number and trying to go over her house to get inside of her pants. Because then you no longer going to be on semen retention because you're going to relapse. So, yeah, you're going to have more women. They're going to test you. You're going to have a lot of women testing you on this journey. This is the truth. This is what it really comes down to. Women testing you on semen retention, man. So, guys, you guys got to understand that they're going to try to see how much discipline you got. They're going to try to see where your masculinity is. They're going to try to see where your faith is. They're going to try to see if you really a strong-minded man by testing you. Like those girls that, was dancing with me when I went to that club last Saturday, last Sunday morning. It was really like 3 a.m., 2 a.m., They was testing my masculinity. But no, I ain't get those girls' numbers and none of that. I kept it pushing after that. They just was feeling my energy. I just was letting them feel my energy. That was it. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't drain my energy. See, they ain't draining. I would just talk to them, communicate with them and stuff like that. And that's when that was it. But guys, man, women will test you on this semen retention journey. You got to be careful. You might, like I said, it might be a bad chick, real bad chick, that's feeling your energy. It's going to be a lot of them that's feeling your energy or pretending like they feeling your energy. Just to drain your pockets, just to drain your wallet, just to drain your life. I'm trying to tell you guys, man, women, they going to test you on this journey. You have to be careful. Real careful, man. Like I got tested. When I was dancing with them chicks, I was getting tested. I'm always getting tested because I have looks, and I'm not trying to, no homo, you know what I'm saying? I know I have looks, no homo, guys. But I care about me bettering my life more than women. I love to be, it's better to be on semen retention, man. So if I can have that self-control and pass women tests, why you guys can't? I'm just saying, if I can do it, and I'm see, since I got looks, I'm supposed to be the guy. Let me tell you the guy I'm supposed to be. The guy that's around the hood, smashing a whole bunch of chicks, getting a whole bunch of women pregnant. I'm supposed to be that guy. You know that, right? I'm supposed to be that guy. But I'm passing the test. I chose to study wisdom. I chose to gain more knowledge and wisdom so I can prevent that. I chose to focus on myself. See, I'm supposed to be the guy that really out here lacking self-control. I'm supposed to have no type of self-control. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be the guy that's not even supposed to be on YouTube teaching y'all about semen retention. I'm supposed to be teaching y'all guys about getting women and dating, you know, and smashing women and tricking and all. That's the guy I'm supposed to be. But I chose not to be that guy. See, because if I wanted to, I could do that. But look, my life will go downhill. I have a ton of baby mamas. I have a ton of drama. I'll be beefing with other dudes and stuff like that. See, I took the smart route. I took the wise route. That's focusing on myself, focusing on my health, retaining my sexual energy, and passing women tests. Yeah, women still testing me to this day. I'm still getting tested out here. Just like some of you guys getting tested. But they're going to test you, man. You got to be careful. You got to pass that test, bro. I know it's hard for a lot of you guys. And women be throwing this stuff at me like crazy, but I only take so far with them. I'm about purpose. That's what I'm about. I'm about money. I'm about business. I can do that later on in life when I'm rich. You know, not smash a whole bunch of chicks. Of course, I'm not going to be that dumb. You know, get them pregnant and going raw. But as far as like, you know, with a condom hitting chicks, non-ejaculatory sex, you know, I can practice that on chicks later on in life. I can practice that later on in life and still save my, you know, my seed. Because I have semen retention down pack. You know, 5 years from now, I have it down pack. I'll be able to have that discipline to knowing when to pull back and stuff like that. Because I'm just building up my discipline while I'm on this journey. But guys, women, they gonna test you. But I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that now. I ain't practicing non-ejaculatory sex now with women. No. I'm just practicing discipline. You know, women gonna test all men to see if you're a weak man or a strong man. Strong-minded men, they pass the test with flying colors because they study women. They know how they is. Now, I just want you guys to be careful, man, out here. Because women, they're going to test you. I know a lot of you guys are flunking the test. You still out here flunking the test. That's not good, man. It ain't good. I can see if you kind of new to semen retention, but bro, you got to get on it. You got to get your mind together. Knowing about semen retention for a whole year, you're supposed to at least been on at least a month or two. At least a month or two. If you've been knowing about it for a whole year, man, come on, guys, man. A lot of you guys see this one coming out of women, them testing you. This how women drain you. A lot of guys out here getting drained financially and spiritually. When you releasing that sexual energy, man, you get drained spiritually and mentally. Your body too. Your health wise, getting drained, man. And a lot of guys out here paying for dates. So a lot of guys, they falling for women's tests. They flunking the test. Don't go a woman's way. I'm telling you. They gonna try to manipulate you and everything. But that's only if you giving them your time, giving them your energy. Don't give women your power, man. Don't give women your time. Don't give women your energy. If you on this journey and your life is not together and you trying to get your life together. Don't give women power because they will destroy the kingdom. I'm telling you guys. Which is your kingdom, which is your mindset, which is your health, your money, your finances. Only if you allow them to. Guys, man, women gonna test you. I know it's hard for a lot of you guys to like to gain that self-control, but it's possible. It is possible. Guys, see, this is why guys are, more women are like they're trying to become more powerful. They're seeking power. This is why a lot of women are seeking power over us men. They're trying to seek power over us. They're trying to have power over us. Because a lot of you guys are powerless. Don't have no self-control, man. You can't control your woman if you don't have control of yourself. You can't control yourself. You can't control the woman. See, this is why all these women are all out of control. Y'all guys, a lot of guys are out of control. Not when women are testing you, you just flunk the test. You just fall for what they do. Fall for what they, what they just try to rule you in with their body, with how they look. Yes, a lot of beautiful women out here, I agree. But guys, you don't have to fall for a woman's, body. You don't have to be manipulated by a woman's, butt curves and all that stuff. You don't have to do that. By her breasts and all that stuff. You don't have to fall for that, guys. Stop falling for it. This is why so many men are weak. Now today. Their sexual energy is low. You low in sexual energy, man. You low in life force. You low in self-control. You low in discipline. You low in consistency. You low in willpower. You low in manifestation. You low in health. You low in energy, man. I'm trying to tell you guys, man. Women, they gonna test you out here. They gonna try you, bro. They gonna try you. Stop giving them your power. Stop giving them your attention. Stop giving them your energy. A lot of these women, they don't deserve your attention. They don't deserve your energy. But a lot of you guys, y'all don't view yourself as kings, as spiritual kings. Y'all don't view yourself like that. That's sad. I view myself as a spiritual king, a man of value, a man of control, of self-control, a man of morals, a man of integrity, a man of self-respect, a man of discipline, man. It's crazy. So many guys, they're just lacking discipline. Stop being like other guys. Stop being like these weak guys out here. These simps. I had a friend. He said he got a friend, man. He spent $300 on a girl. On a date. $300 on a date. Probably that's his first time meeting a girl. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Guys, stop taking women out on dates. They're draining your energy. They're draining your finances. And now he's asking my friend, can he borrow money? And he works a good job, too. He works in the hospital. He making probably 20-some, 30-some hours. Working in the hospital. And he asked my friend, can he borrow money? I'm trying to tell you guys, man. These women, they don't test you. They trying to manipulate you with makeup. They trying to manipulate you with push-up bras and all this stuff. Fake butts and all. They trying to manipulate you. Pass the test. You're going to be much better off. This is why so many guys are not where they're supposed to be at. Not strong as they're supposed to be. Draining your sexual energy with these women. Let these women take your power. Your sexual energy is your power. It is precious. It's one of the most important things that you can retain in the human body. Guys, you will be tested. I want you guys to pass that test, man. I'm passing the test. I ain't got no roster of women. None of that. I ain't texting women. I'm just so comfortable with being alone. Get comfortable with being alone, guys. That's how you're going to gain your strength back, gain your power back. This is how you're going to pass a woman's test. You can pass a woman's test so easily when you're comfortable with being alone. Because you feel like you don't need no woman. You need the mind of abundance, man. You need the mind of self-love. A lot of you guys got a void in your life. This is why you can't pass a woman's test. You have a void in your life. Fill that void with your purpose. If you don't know your purpose, find your purpose. Or just get active doing something that don't have anything to do with women. That's going to get you more money. That's going to get you more knowledge, more wisdom. Invest into that. Not women, man. You want semen retention. Man, I just hope you guys, man, got something out of this video, man. Retain your sexual energy because women, they out here to test you. They out here to see if you that simp. If you that weak man. A lot of these beautiful women getting you guys. Stop falling for beautiful women. Stop letting these beautiful women drain your energy. It's not worth that at the end of the day, man. But I hope you guys got some out of this video, man. Save your sexual energy. Women, they're going to test you, pass the test. Stay on semen retention, man. Focus on yourself. Put the focus back on yourself. This is what's wrong with a lot of guys. We took the focus off of ourselves. And now, you know, a lot of guys, they're in a hole. They're weak. Put the focus back on yourself, man. Us guys, we need to put the focus back on ourselves. We keep retaining our sexual energy. Keep retaining, man. Put the focus on yourself, and that's it, man. And you're going to have a better life. Get comfortable with being alone. And keep yourself busy. So you won't have an idle mind when you are alone. So when temptation comes, women,